You just come right over the top.
Scoop. Wind up of your shoulder.
Slash it.
Shut up, I'm doing instructional video here.
I'm your host, Chad Tim.
Hey, I'm Brandon Biebel.
I'm also Tim O'Connor, and I'm also
Stefan Janoski.
Hey, this is Reese. Hey kids, Clint Peterson here.
Daniel Shimizu.
Robbie Dyrdek here.
My name is Colin McKay.
What's up guys, it's Richard Angelides.
Okay, I'm Darren Navarrete.
What's up, I'm Kyle Leeper.
My name's Reynolds.
Hey, I'm Mark Appleyard.
Hi, this is Rodney Mullen.
Hey, this is Daewon Song, and I'm gonna teach you how to do switch nose willy fakie flips. Here's your switch nose willy. Hey, what's up, guys? Here's your fakie flip. Huh? See you guys soon.
Well, I would like to show you how you can actually live tomorrow today through a helpful application of Imagineering. Here's how it's done.
Believe it when they say that there is a trick to every trick.
Practice this one a lot. It's not gonna come overnight.
It's well worth it once you do it. Just go out there and skate. It's the best way to learn.
You might actually make a really sketchy one.
That was a weird one.
Don't give up. You get that first try over with. Once you get the first try over with, it's not that hard, you know?
So don't underestimate any obstacle.
Just make sure when you're skating that you're having fun. And if this is stressing you out, don't even try it, you know? Just skate, have fun. Don't worry about what other people are doing.
I don't really know what to tell you, but it's not that easy. If you try and try and try, you will learn it. Because like I said, I'm learning this here with you today. Oh, okay, see, that's a miss. That's gonna happen.
And if you do it first try, and it was all luck, pretend you meant it. And then you're cooler. Right on.
What's up, dudes? Hey, this is Reese, and today I'm going to show you guys how to ollie. Ollie's kind of a hard thing to tell someone how to do. It's just one of those things that's like, you really have to get out there and try it first, see kind of where you're at with it. When I did it, it was like 90-degree ollies at first, and then eventually I got them straight, and then progressively got higher and higher. You know, so it's just one of those things you have to spend time doing it. Some of the basics is just foot placement, and then your crouch. A lot of it has to do with your back leg, and then straightening it out. I could just show you how I do it, and then from there, maybe you can just watch and learn for yourself. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the ollie. So, you know, good luck. I got some advice for everybody out there. The one thing I would just say is, if you've been skating for a year or 2 years and you got your level, you got your skate level down, you're comfortable with yourself, but you're trying to push it to the point where you could potentially like really hurt yourself and not be able to skate for the rest of your life, I would just say 9 times out of 10 it's not worth it. I mean, always push it because that's what skateboarding is about, but don't, you know what I mean. Be safe.
Oh! Hey, that hurt. That's what a backyard pool can do to you. That sucks. Hi, I'm Darren Navarrete, and this is a backyard pool, and today we're gonna learn to do a frontside grind. Thus the frontside grind, thus the backyard pool. Okay, so this is a backyard pool, so like I said, we're gonna learn the frontside grind in this pool. Now, the pools are different than vert skating or handrail skating or ledge skating because it's round like this, and there's a lot of vert on there. The vert, you can see, it's a vertical wall there. What you're gonna wanna do is first just learn how to kick turn frontside as high as you can go, which is like this, frontside kick turn. And then the higher you go, you're gonna get right under there like that maybe, and you're gonna be stoked. So, Once you get there, you're ready. You just gotta get up here, get enough speed, and slash it. You're gonna want your truck on there like this. You're gonna want to stay inside. Don't worry about getting so much on top here. You don't necessarily need to get on top. It's not like that. In a pool, for a frontside grind, you just want to lean in and keep your body leaning that way more, like lean out a little bit. You're gonna want to turn your shoulders into it and slash it, like push your back leg. I guess you want to push a little harder to get that to grind, because if you don't put your weight on your feet, it's not gonna work. So you're gonna want to push into there like that. But see how I'm keeping the board like this? That's what we're saying by inside. Like, you just want to keep it inside. You can do them like this, but that's not till later. That's different trick tips. So that's a stand-up grind. So yeah, just think carve. You want to use the walls. The way the wall's rounded is what is really predicting the grind. So the wall will take you. You follow it up. The wall should take you all the way up there. Just grind, and you're in. Okay, so now we're ready to try this maneuver. Frontside grind, backyard pool. Okay, you want to feel out the pool. You gotta let the pool take you the direction. Now, front side as high as you can until you eventually can get a grind. Like that. Oh, that's fun. That's a frontside grind in a pool. Now drive the Chevy to the levee. Okay, so what you guys want to know when skating backyard pool, you gotta just respect the pool, you know? Like, if you sneak in someplace to skate it, go in and out of there, don't leave your garbage around. Keep it cool, man, that's what we're saying. Just keep it cool and have fun, you know? It's all about fun, so respect what you skate. That's all I gotta say.
What's up, I'm Kyle Leeper. I'll give you some pointers on pole jams. So once you found a pole jam, what you want to do is just slam straight up it, just shift your weight, just like you're gonna ollie, like your feet are in the ollie stance pretty much, you know? You just go straight up it and off and roll away, you know? You don't want to be off to the side, you know? It's just like grinding a flat bar or anything else. Just be straight up it, like you can see the marks like right down the middle there. So with that in mind, let's go try it for you. All right, so you're ready to learn a new trick and you found a pole jam that's not too steep. It's good learner jammer. So the first time you try it might be a little intimidating. Just be loose, you know, go with the flow. Don't kind of half-ass it, like, you know, when you learn a new trick, sometimes you kind of half-ass it and you're real tense, but just go for it, you know, first try and get that first try over with. Because once you get the first try over with, it's not that hard, you know. It's a little scary to go straight at something like that for the first time. So rewind that back a couple times, hit it in extra slow motion, and watch how it goes down. You know, you got it down now, you've been doing it for a little while, you can throw a little 180 in there, or you know, grab out, or throw it in a line. Whatever you feel, you know, take it to the next level, and good job.
A little word to the wise for you. Just don't take skateboarding for granted, because time flies, you know, so enjoy it while you can.
No, look, Dyrdek, I know you're paid, but you're gonna have to tell me about it later. I got this trick tips thing to do right now. All right, play. What's up, everyone? My name is Colin McKay, and we're at the world famous indoor DC training facility. Now there's a vert ramp. That's a beautiful, beautiful sight. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the backside tail slide, which is a wonderful trick to have on street, mini, whatever. If you've been skating street for the last 2 weeks and you haven't hit any transition, take a break, take a chance, go out there, find a tranny, learn the backside tail slide on it. It's gonna help your skating in every facet, all right? The number one key to backside tail slides, believe it when they say that there is a trick to every trick. There really is a little secret that helps you, you know, land the trick, I guess. So, the trick, the secret to backside tail slides, number one, scooping the tail up the transition and sliding it up the transition. I'm gonna pretend like this is the vert of the ramp right here, or it doesn't have to be vert, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You're gonna wanna like slide these back wheels out like this and start scooping that tail like real low. You want to hear that tail sliding up the masonry. That's where the second trick comes in. Once you're on the coping, and this is the most important part of the backside tail slide, it's really important that you push with your back foot as hard as you can. You almost straighten your back leg if you can. And you want to get the board past the, like, this is perpendicular. When the board is 90 degrees like this, you want to get it at least like that. If you come up like this and come up short of 90 degrees, you run a heavy risk of sticking and falling backwards into the ramp, and that's the fall that you don't want to do on this trick. So push with your back leg, straighten it out, get the board at least perpendicular, if not past it when you go by, so that if you do stick, you've got all this time to get the board back and correct yourself before dropping in, riding away, happy camper. That's the backside tail slide. Don't ever hesitate. Hesitation is what gets you hurt. It's full speed ahead.
Como estas, amigos? This is Clint Peterson today with the 360 ollie. Two things you might want to keep in mind when trying the backside 360 are the wind up of the shoulders and the scoop of your back foot. Gotten nice and comfy with spinning your shoulders around like a fat woman in jeans at a disco party, you're going to want to put your back foot right about there. Although your back foot is the key in the scoop, your front foot definitely needs to be there to guide it. A lot of people do the backside 360 one foot, and that's cool. You can do that. For some reason, doing it on flat ground, my foot comes off magically. I don't know why. Maybe I need to practice more. Maybe I could use a trick tip. Just gotta whip it around. You just gotta practice this one a lot. It's not gonna come overnight, and it takes a lot of work. So keep trying them. Try a bunch. Try them into the grass, try them on the way to grandma's, whatever it takes. Learn this one for Christmas, wrap it up nice for mom.
Hello, Stefan Janoski. I'm here to show you kids how to do 360 flips. They're a great time. I do them all the time. Woo! I even stand like this sometimes. To do a 360 kickflip, you're gonna wanna put your front foot in a pointy type of kickflippy position, fairly in the middle of the board, pointy toe. Your back foot it's going to be in this little pocket, in the curvature of the tail, right about here. I like to put a little bit off, hang it off a little bit. And then you give it a scoop, and you throw your front foot out, land. Scoop, front foot, jump, land. Scoop, land. It's all in your back foot, it's all in the scoop. Front foot is a guide. It's gonna give it the flip that you want. Scoop, flip, jump. Yeah.
I'm sure that you guys have mastered backside tail slides and you're already on the revert ones. Trick to the revert one really is in the shoulders and in the head. You just swing your shoulders around, turn and look at the coping. You really have to trust your first couple times. Commit to it. Pull the trigger. Do it.
What's up, guys? It's Richard Angelides. Tonight we're going to learn some pivot fakies. Okay, to learn a pivot fakie, you should start on a small mini ramp or a quarter pipe, something easy, and then you're going to want to learn to do a pivot, and once you've accomplished that, you're going to pretty much do the same thing. And you're going to ride up the bank and go and do like a normal pivot,
and then just through your lower legs, guide the board over here and then balance. And keep the front half of your body straight, and that'll tell the rest of your body that you're coming in backwards. So when you need to come back in, you start turning your board back this way and putting a little pressure with your toe to come back off the edge. Center your weight over your board, bend your knees, brace for impact coming down, and then just ride away and show your friends a cool new trick that you learned. Learning something new is always going to be frustrating. So you got to know that in advance. If it's playing sports, learning guitar, anything, it's going to have some frustration. So just be mellow about it and you'll be fine. You'll be happy when you figured it out.
My name's Reynolds, and we're going to learn the front side flip. Okay, so put your back foot way over here. That's the most important thing right there. And that's what gives it the good 180, like just scoop it around like that. You just kick it around all the way. Now that you know about this back foot thing, which I feel is very important, just watch closely on the tape. Front foot in a kickflip position, however you would kickflip, I don't know, but put it wherever it feels best for a kickflip. Once you kickflip to a 90 position, or more, I mean, the more you go 180, the closer you are to landing your trick. So just continue the motion to land backwards. I know it's not that easy, but maybe just do that for a while. Just sort of practice that part. Like, kick that foot around. That's how I learned it, at least. Well, at first, I didn't know about that. And I would just put it like a kickflip, and I would always end up, you might have the same problem, landing sideways. And then I just figured out to put it more and more over, and it just gives it a good, like, kick. I don't know. Kicks it over there. Kicks it like you saw me flailing my board out. That's pretty much how I learned it. And there's one other thing I forgot too, is when you kickflip, your body is sort of like this way. But when you do the frontside flip, have this part up here like already ready to go. So you're like halfway there. Good luck with it and practice and you'll get it. So that's it.
You can even do them while you're eating. It's all one motion. Do it on your way to the store. Do it on your way home from school. Do it during school, you know? I even like to do 360 flips when I'm shopping sometimes. Let's see, Cocoa Puffs. There they are. All right, let's go.
How you doing? My name is Daniel Shimizu. We're gonna be learning flat ground 900s. Oh wait, backside Smith grinds. Kinda like so. All right, there's two tricks you gotta learn before backside Smith grinds. First one's backside 50-50, second one's backside 5-up. I'll do those for you right now. This is backside 50-50. That's the backside 5-up. Combine the two, and you have backside Smith grind. If you bought the video, I guess I gotta tell you how to do a backside Smith grind. All right, I ollie, kind of do a shifty, lock in. I put all my weight on the back leg, on the tail. And my front foot's just dangling there, making sure the nose is, dipped down. And then you just gotta lean back and just give her. Just give her a good giver. You know, if you want, for style points, you can just lift up a little and land. And if all else fails, just talk a lot of jive and act like you know what you're doing.
Hey, I'm Mark Appleyard, and I'm going to try an ollie flip. An ollie flip! All right, how you doing? And you want to learn nollie flips, all right.
Okay, so put your front foot about in the middle of the nose, not on any crazy position, pretty much centered. My back foot in front of the back first bolts. You don't want it too far on the board, you don't want it too far off the board because you can't get the proper flick. So put it somewhere in the middle. You're gonna wanna hit the nose hard, give it time to pop, don't just try to kick it right away as soon as you hit the nose. You wanna pop it, and then with your back foot, it's gonna go on a diagonal about from here over that way, and you're gonna wanna flick it. It'll be flipping, and you wanna just jump with it. And your back foot on a proper nollie flip will usually come over the back of the tail when it catches the board again. And when you're coming back for the landing, you're gonna try and aim for the bolts. And the same thing with your front foot, aim for the bolts. And that's pretty much a nollie flip. Watch videos, slow-mo them, learn them, they're fun. All right, once you get nollie flips, you can take them into nose slides. I can't believe I made that. Nollie flip, no slide. Hey, go skate.
Driving's boring. Skate around town. Do 360 flips on the way. Hey, let's go to the local skate shop. I'm going to Flat Spot. Watch out for pedestrians. Woo! Here we are. Hope they got my board. After you buy my board, do it in the skate shop. Hey, my board's sold out. I guess this is the next best one.
Hey, I'm Brandon Biebel, and I'm going to teach you the kickflip nose manual tonight. So let's cruise on down to the pad. All right, you want to learn on the little stock manual pads in your average parking lot, like this one right here. Here we go. All right, for the kickflip nose manual, you got to do the kickflip and the nose manual. So let's start with that and get that out of the way. Let's go with the kickflip, and then the nose manual. And once you got those down, you just take it to the pad. I set up my feet just the same way for a kickflip nose manual, just the same way as I do a kickflip. I do a regular kickflip and land in a nose manual. When you approach the manual pad, you should approach it just how you're gonna do a regular nose manual, but you're gonna kickflip into it. Kickflip, like a normal kickflip flat, and when you catch it, move your weight into the regular nose manual. When you pop out, to make sure your tail doesn't hit, learn the nose manuals first. When your balancing is right, and when you get to the edge, don't just come off like that. You gotta, have some speed, and with some speed and a little nudge off your nose, you'll get out of there fine. Yeah, and you just gotta practice. It's not gonna come easy. You're not just gonna kickflip nose manual. You gotta just try it and try it and try it. It's frustrating, just like any manual trick would be, but you get up it, you get into it, you manual a little bit and touch down. And then once you get across, you did it, and then the more you do it, like anything, the more you do anything, the better you're gonna be at it. So just keep doing it and doing it, the more consistent you'll be at it.
Oh my God, I'm good looking. And I'm also gonna do a big spin disaster, and I'm also Tim O'Connor, and you knew that. Okay, all right. To do that trick that I just did, if you're naturally awesome, you'll do it first try. But otherwise, it's gonna take practice. You should learn, the old back disaster, obviously. All right, a little back disaster right here. Want the fakie? A little fakie to pivot. Big spin disaster. So I guess everybody's been explaining it with their hands, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I thought I was supposed to do it in sign language or something. What you're gonna wanna do is find yourself some transition, such as thus. ride up the ramp, all right? We're gonna pretend these things, which are my hands, but just for today, they're my feet. You're riding along, I ride regular foot, so my butt's gonna be over on this side, okay? We're riding up this thing, la la la, mind our own business. Maybe we don't even know what we're doing, but really we do. Right around here, you're gonna wanna do a little scoop. Watch your board spinning. Land to disaster, right about there, right when you see it and it's over the coping, all right? Put your feet over the bolts. It's a nice place to have them. I find it very comfortable in that region. When you're there, you don't want to hang out there too long. If you hang out too long, it means you're a geek, all right? As soon as you get in, lean right on the nose like you're doing a back disaster. Do a little nose wheelie in. Come on in, and ride away to sweet success, and then make out with a girl, because they'll want to make out with you if you land that one, all right? Do not ever look back at the obstacle after you do a trick like it said something to you. That's worthless and pathetic, and somebody should kick you in your reproductive organs if you try to do that, all right? Don't.
Well, it's hard to talk and walk at the same time. Hi, I'm Chad Tim Tim. Today we're gonna learn backside nose grind, pop out mids, middle. Most kids could do this, but I'm gonna show you how to do it at El Toro. Check it out. When you're approaching the ledge, you want the ledge slightly to the right of you. Or if you're regular, slightly to the left of you. You want to make sure your front foot is near the front of the bolts. When you're aiming, you want to make sure your wheel is touching the ledge right here. Basically, when your wheel gets against the ledge, you're locked in to a nose grind. Your head has to be facing over your front leg. When you're coming to a comfortable speed and you know you're slowing down, make sure your tail comes out a little bit, just slightly, don't turn your shoulders. Push with your front foot, make sure you bring your back foot out just a little bit, because therefore when you pop out, you're gonna bring your front foot parallel with it and then push off, so you get a little like that, whoop, and it'll pop off. Make sure you get that whoop sound effect in there. Roll away smooth, look clean, do it in a line, whatever you want. All right, just make sure when you're skating that you're having fun. And if this is stressing you out, don't do it. Don't even try it, you know? Just skate, have fun. Don't worry about what other people are doing.
What is up? This is Rob Dyrdek. Tonight's the night you are going to learn ollie over to frontside crooks. Let's get started. World famous UAV, skateboard, boards. You need a generator. UAV, it comes airtight so you don't smell it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You don't want that in your car. Of course, tonight we will be learning our over crooks on a flat bar. Now, I don't know about Chevy Tahoes or Land Cruisers, but if you want, as an option on the GMC Denali, you can attach flat bars. And it is mounted underneath the running board for convenience and purpose. Look at that. Oh, man. Freshly waxed. And, of course, our lights. Here we are, we're ready to go. One more thing, just one more thing here. Always gotta have your Red Bull ready for the session. Let's get to work. All right, so here we are. For the ollie over to frontside crooks, here are a couple key things you gotta think about when you're doing it. Number one, you gotta be ready. So a couple things you might wanna consider doing first is just obviously basic backside 50-50s on a bar. Even a backside nose grind is gonna be, you know, a lot closer to the over crooks. And even crooked grinds, even getting warmed up and doing regular crooked grinds will give you the feeling of what it feels like to be on top of a bar and make the tricks. And the key to doing it is as you approach it, you wanna go all the way over and bang, land your body into the frontside crooked grind position on the other side of the bar. What you don't want to do is ollie all the way over and let your weight carry you over to where you're on the other side of the bar trying to grind it, because your momentum's just going to carry you over to the other side of the bar. I'm saying most people that try this trick, that's their biggest drawback when trying to learn it, is just not being on top of the bar. Because yes, you are ollieing into the over crooks position and your body is fully tweaked, but you have to be completely on top of the bar. You have to land with your center of your body weight directly on top of the bar. So when you do get to the very end, you'll be centered over your board enough to put all four down. It takes a little bit of commitment to get used to ollieing on the very top and having your body fully tweaked, but as soon as you get used to that, you'll start making them and your life will change forever. Trust me. Don't forget who taught you how to do it. For you to maintain being a good skateboarder and have fun, you gotta be healthy and you gotta be strong. And I think something that I've learned as I've gotten older is when I get really tired to stop skating and just wait till the next day, you know, because most of the times when I have my more serious injuries has always been when I've been really tired but still wanted to skate and just mentally wasn't there, and then that's usually when a really tough injury will occur. So my biggest advice is when you're worn out, just relax, like stop skating for a while, take the day off and start over tomorrow.
I love to do 360 flips, even on the way to the river. Let's go, guys. It's hot. Woo! Where's that rope swing at, man? Let's go to the rope swing.
Hey, this is Daewon Song, and I'm gonna teach you how to do switch nose willy fakie flips. Here's your switch nose willy. Hey, what's up, guys? Here's your fakie flip. Huh? See you guys soon. All right, first you guys are gonna wanna learn switch nose willies. I like to put my foot closer to the bolts on the smaller manual pads, but depending on the obstacle, I would put my foot a little farther back for a bigger obstacle. Okay, on my approach usually, when I get into the switch up nose willy, I try to get my foot right into place so that I don't have to do the necessary adjustments. This is the crucial part. Once you slap this down, you want to get to where your foot is where you want it, and you almost want to stiffen it up so that you don't get this slip. What I mean is that you can give it tension, whatever you need, but always keep that weight there so you can adjust it at all times. On the approach towards the end, don't lean too far back and don't lean too far forward. Keep your weight centered. What's gonna happen is that I can explain how to keep your weight centered, but that's through your own experience and like practice is the only way you're gonna gain. And as you get to the end, regardless of either hitting your tail, you'll get a good flick. If you don't hit your tail and flip out, it doesn't matter. You still get the credit. Like I said too, it may happen. You might not get all the way over, around, or you might overflip. So it happens. I mean, even people who have this trick, it happens to them all the time, so don't feel like you're the only one. And then ride it on through into the darkness, and you'll be good to go.
All right, now that we're done with that, for kids out there, if you're trying to make a career out of this or whatnot, the main thing to remember is to just have fun with it. If you try to start and plan to be a pro, it probably won't happen. You just want to have fun with it, and it might, you know, that's probably your best possibility. So you guys have fun. Hope you get that trick.
Hi, this is Rodney Mullen. We're going to try a kickflip dark slide. Woo! Just kind of half flip into it and flip out. And you land switch, that's the key. That's the key. First thing I do whenever I get to a spot and work on dark slides is just check out the slide. Woo! You just caveman it like that, get a feel for how it slides and pops off. That's like the funnest part, is just doing a whole bunch of cavemans. You should always do a bunch of those before you even try hopping into it. Once you're into it, as long as you got the hop out right, you're good to go. So the way it works, it's not like a regular kickflip, which is always a little bit weird. Make sure you don't stand on your toes too much. Front foot, make sure it's pushed down along this rail, a bit like that. Do not stand like that. That's always bad policy. Once you ollie, it's just basically a kickflip, but what kind of sucks about it, you gotta push it up, little bit of a frontside flip motion. And the strange thing is getting your feet out there like that because it's so awkward. Once you land, the goal is really to try to get your board toward the back truck. Because if it's in the middle, your board flexes a lot and it tends to stop you and toss you. So the key thing you do is always, it's really hard to pop out if your foot's on the side of the deck. But if your ball of your foot's kind of on this edge, the way it works is once you're sliding, you kind of curl it, you scoop your toes over. And what it does is it pulls the board like this, get your front foot out of the way, let it go with it for a sec, then pull it back, and then you just land switch. So that's the whole key to them, is that whole curling motion with the back foot. Front foot's just kind of hanging around there waiting to land on it. So this is the basic motion, like that. So push up, don't push straight down, push up, like that. In fact, it's kind of a goal. I always want to do dark sides and throw it up to grind, but it always seems to, yeah, that'll be next video.
So, you know, let's recap. You got your pointy toe, you got your foot in the pocket.
A lot of it has to do with your back leg and then straightening it out.
You're gonna want to turn your shoulders into it and slash it.
Straight up it, you don't want to be off to the side.
It's really important that you push with your back foot.
Just gotta whip it around. You just gotta practice this one a lot.
Start turning your board back this way and putting a little pressure with your toe.
Just scoop it around like that, just kick it around all the way.
I put all my weight on the back leg, on the tail.
And then with your back foot, it's gonna go on a diagonal, about from here over that way.
Set up my feet just the same way for a kickflip nose manual, just the same way as I do a kickflip.
Scoop, okay? Watch your board spinning.
When you're aiming, you want to make sure your wheel is touching the ledge.
But you have to be completely on top of the bar.
Switch all right into place so that I don't have to do the necessary adjustments.
The goal is really to try to get your board toward the back truck.
There you have it. All right. Well, you can't do a 360 flip, but I can pole jam on this pole up here. How do you do a 360 flip, man?
Just get a top hat. Top hat and some tighter pants. It'll be right in there. You don't ever even need to know how to do 360 flips.
Let's cruise on down to the pad. I guess it was this.
It's a nice pan. Today we're gonna learn backside nose grinds.
Daewon. hey, Daewon.
Oh, how about some privacy, man?
Okay, so now we got that out of the way. We're gonna give it a couple of tries. Take two. Oh, okay, see, that's a miss. That's gonna happen.
You gotta push with your arm.
Rob Dyrdek, hey, that's cool, he showed up. That's really cool, that's Rob Dyrdek, everyone.
Ollie over.
How hard is that, Bobby?
This is the best way to learn. Trial and error. See that fly?
I forgot.
Totally flake.
Oh my God, camera's on me. Mild heart attack. Hey, what's up, little human beings? I'm Tim O'Connor, or as the ladies like to refer to me, Tim. Oh, Connor. Ah! Spike it in the end zone! If I could chest bump myself right now, I would. What?
Through a helpful application of Imagineering. Here is how it's done.